SIS, that route, or up through the iliotibial band, which is a strip of tendon on the side of the muscle, again, and that's the TFL to ASIS, so basically front of the hip. Okay, I'll give you the detail and the easy version. And it also comes up round through the peroneal muscles, which is on the side of the leg, through the outside hamstring, which is the bicep femoris, up to the ischial tuberosities here. So you've got the front and the back of the hip. Okay, and also, because it comes up here, the TFL, you also get in the side of the hip. Now you're also getting the tibialis posterior, which is coming up through the adductors, right into the core of the body, so you get in the inside of the leg. Okay? And also, you know, you're coming up straight up the back of the leg from the plantar fascia, the superficial back line, straight up here. Yeah? So all these, so starting to see the lines of pull from the foot and connect to all these different areas in the body. And little toe down. Short foot, open the foot, big toe, and little toe down. Keep repeating that. There's one line of pull. So when you're affecting the foot, you're affecting all that fascial line. Now, the tightness along that fascial line can move. So what I mean, if someone does a forward bend, how can I demonstrate this here? Just really gentle forward bend like so, and it's like, they might be, if they got tightness somewhere in the fascial line, their neck might be like that. It doesn't necessarily mean it's just all in the neck, it could be coming from down there. So, you know, when we get them into alignment, we open up that whole line of pull, yeah, the whole fascial line. So that's why the alignments can be very, very important. I can end up towards the front, you know, in every different direction. You can just let your fingers roll and you start spinning around the bones, yeah? And the muscles follow the bones. Follow these shapes all the way around, yeah? So we have these spirals inherently in the body. Push here. Yeah, I can't hold it, yeah? But in the Qigong, we're actually, when we're doing push hands, we're actually very grounded. So if he's pushing me, the energy's going into the ground, and it's, yeah. so it becomes very difficult to move. So we're very, very grounded, which is exactly what we want to do. Yeah, we want to be grounded. But if we're trying to keep spiraling up all the time, we're not going to do it. So the point is, there's not only a spiral goes up through the body, it also spirals down. So we're not trying to spiral up all the time, because we're doing this to open the body, but it also wants to close. Yeah, so we have this pulsation action. So when we breathe, even when we just, if you hold the hands out and breathe, there's an opening. You can feel like an opening, like a lateral rotation of the arms, and then a closing of the joint. It's a natural rhythm. And this pulsing, yeah, it pulls fluid in and pushes the fluid out. So it's natural, and this lubricates the joints, it brings nutrients to the whole body. So this pulsing is very healing, very beneficial, very natural for the body.
Philosophy then?
Nah, it's awful. The thought of doing anatomy before I got here, I just thought, oh my God, back in the classroom, bones. I hate learning names of stuff. But I loved it. And it was so good to just learn how it was all connected up from a really practical way. It was really good. It was actually really good. And I just hate being in that detailed classroom stuff. And it's just really, really good. Really good.
And I loved it. I have now been lucky enough, or not, to do anatomy on about 5 different courses in quite some detail because of all my previous training. And Steve managed to quite successfully outdo every other anatomy course I've ever done, because they're normally dry and boring and not very inspiring and not very relevant to life, and it's really hard to work out how they relate to anything, just least. And he made it real and good and great.